What's up, traders? Tyler here from Van Trading, and welcome to my challenge series. Basically, what this series is I'm going to be starting a challenge account from scratch and then taking it through the phases of completion and then getting into the funded stage. And then I'll show you my first payout of the account, and I'll show you, I'll give you some tips and tricks along the way on how I pass the challenges, how that's the best way to go about doing it, so you have so the odds are in your favor. So what the challenge is there are many different companies out there that provide funded accounts. And what I'm talking about as far as challenges is getting a funded account, a company giving you money to trade with. So there are different levels to it. Let me hop on over and show you the company that I'm using, and then I'll kind of walk through their levels of getting funded. It's more or less similar across the board of all the companies, but there are a little bit of differences. And the company that I'm using, and I'll explain why, is the best in the industry. So let's transition over into the actual platform. So my Forex funds. This is the company that I'm using for the challenge. And if we scroll down, there are different ways you could get funded. There's rapid evaluation, accelerated. I recommend evaluation. In my opinion, that's the best one to do. And so basically, if you scroll up and go to programs and then evaluation, this is what I will be doing, and so what I recommend you guys to do. And I'll walk you through the process on how I pass these stages. So there's 6 things to remember when you're trying to get funded, and I'll go over those in a second. But first off, the levels that you can get funded are $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000, and $200,000. And so I'll be doing the $100,000 with you guys. They also temporarily have a $300,000 one until June 30th. Whenever you may be seeing this, it might not even be possible to get that, but these always remain here. And so I'll be doing the $100,000 with you. And if you, one thing to keep in mind is, in order to get funded and get access to a challenge, you have to pay a refundable registration fee. And refundable meaning once you get funded and you get your first payout, they pay this back to you. And so it's $49 for the $5,000, $84 for the $10,000, and so on. For the $100,000, you have to pay $499. There is no monthly fees, so you don't have to keep paying it monthly. And there's stages to it. So there's 2 phases. Phase 1, you purchase the challenge and you enter phase 1. They'll give you the login credentials and you start trading. You have to hit a profit target of 8%. So off of the $100,000, we have to make $8,000, and then you pass phase 1. Within phase 1 as well, you have to trade a minimum of 5 trading days, and that's actually executing a trade. The daily starting drawdown for the $100,000 account is $5,000, and that ends up being 5%. The overall drawdown is for the $100,000 is $12,000. That's 12%, meaning once you hit $12,000 in overall drawdown, they take the account away from you and you have to purchase a new challenge. Same thing for the daily starting drawdown. You violate that $5,000 in one day, and then you lose the access to the challenge account. And you have to purchase a new one. Available leverage 1 to 100. Don't really worry about that. And that's it for phase 1. Once you pass phase 1, meaning you trade 5 trading days and you make 8% and you don't violate the risk management rules, you move on to phase 2. Same rules apply, except instead of making 8% in the month, you make 5% in the month. Once you complete phase 2, minimum of 5 trading days, same drawdown, same risk management, and then once you make 5% instead of 8%, you then, congratulations, are a funded trader, and they will give you $100,000 of live money to trade with. And the reason I like my Forex funds is because they actually give you live money. Most of the other companies out there give you a demo account and just pay you, it's sketchy. They don't give you live money. My Forex funds actually give you a live account. So that's really it. These are the rules I went over with you. There are no trading restrictions. You can trade with an expert advisor. You could trade during news. You could trade over the weekend. Well, you can hold over the weekend. You can't trade on the weekend, obviously. Yeah. And then, so as far as the profit split goes, once you get funded, after the first 30 days of trading, you get, I believe it's 75% of profits that you made. And then once you get the second month of funded is 80%. Then I think the third month you reach up to 85%. And then if you fail the challenge, you have to pay again to get a new one. However, it's a little cheaper. Instead of $499 for the 100,000 account, ends up being around $450. So you get a little bit of a discount, but not much. However, you have to pass the challenge in 30 days. If you don't pass it in 30 days and you didn't break any of the risk management rules and you are in profit, you get a free retake. So that's important to note as well. And yeah, so this is really what we're going to be doing, and I can show you the back end. Go to Account Analyzer, and this is the account that I will be trading with. If you look at it, days since first trade one, I purchased this yesterday and just took one small trade. Trading history, you could see I took a penny lot on pound yen just to start my time, because you do have to trade 5 trading days, and so I wanted to take a penny lot just to start the process. And as you can see, this is the back end. Profit target $8,000, and over here my starting balance for the day, my max balance, stop out for the day, and yeah, that's it. So this is everything. It shows you your trading days, your trading history, and so on. So this is the back end, and eventually once you pass stage 1, stage 2, this is where you'll do a payout request, and you'll request your payout. And then you can click on my certificate once you pass it, and you'll have a nice, pretty certificate. Yeah, but this is it, guys. I look forward to doing this process with you. And if you have any questions at all on this process, please leave a comment under the video, and I will get right back to you. I look forward to it, and safe trading.